Welcome to the Hemp Show. This is powered by CannTrade. My name is Mark Rastelli. I'm the CEO of CannTrade and the host of the Hemp Show. Next up, I'd like to welcome Kyle Bradford, the sales manager for Go Green Hemp. Kyle has helped hundreds of retail locations increase their sales of CBD products through his knowledge of customer packaged goods and CBD goods. He loves being part of the CBD industry because he knows the quality of life impact Go Green Hemp products have had on those who have used them. Thank you so much for joining us, Kyle, and welcome to the Hemp Show.
Thank you so much for having me today.
Sure. So yeah, I want to know more about Go Green Hemp. Everything you got behind you looks great. So please dive into it.
Well, I guess to start with a brief introduction of who I am and how long I've been with the company. I'm the sales manager for Go Green Hemp and our flower brand, Royal Remedies. I've been with the company since 2016. And in that time, we've helped about a few thousand retail locations here in the U.S. Increase their CBD sales with really affordable, high-quality product. Right now, we're sold in 20 different countries around the world. Soon to be 22. We actually are going to be launching in Japan. Very, very secret stuff because there are import restrictions.
It's not secret anymore.
Well, there's a lot of people trying to get there. So that's not the secret. The secret is how we are.
Oh, okay.
Super huge announcement coming soon. Just wanted to leave a taste of that. Second, we're almost approved in Russia. We will be the second brand of CBD approved for sale in all of Russia, which is really exciting. Hopefully we'll have the news on that by next week. Our biggest aspect of what we do here at Go Green Hemp is 4 basic principles: affordability, transparency, quality, and of course, education. We believe those are the 4 things that help, especially in a retail setting, given how much product is out there in the marketplace, really help the consumer narrow down their choices and find something that's really going to work for them and help them and give them that quality of life improvement everyone's really looking for with CBD right now. To give you a little background about the company, the owner founded the company in 2016. Very altruistic motivations. He was actually a collegiate athlete as far as basketball goes, back in the days, his background. Fortunately, he suffered a career-ending injury, ankle injury, the kind where you have to get a couple of pins in your leg and you're never the same again. Unfortunately, we all know relate. Yep. We all know those type of injuries too, right? They give you tons of pain pills, opioids, and things that never really make it better for you, but you're kind of stuck with them, well, for the foreseeable future. And then in 2014, he got lucky enough to be given a recommendation by a friend to try some CBD topicals. He tried a couple of brands. Some worked, some did not. But the one unifying factor he found out through his personal period of discovery was affordable, quality CBD that works was in very low supply, especially when you're looking back towards the years of 2013 to 2015. There really wasn't really good quality CBD widely available through the U.S. So that is why Go Green Hemp was founded, to be able to provide that to the community, to give them an avenue to get the relief that they need for, well, a variety of ailments that CBD can help with. To give you a brief synopsis of, just our general aspect and some general knowledge of our CBD supply chain. Everything is organically grown in Colorado. Everything is therefore full panel tested to ensure there's no harmful contaminants, heavy metals, etc. in the base organic hemp. From there, it's used a double proprietary extraction method, also in Colorado. That way to ensure that all the leftover remaining THC is taken out of the product so we can say we're truly a broad spectrum product. Because we all know that right now in the retail setting, most of your majority of your consumers for CBD are looking to not have that THC there for the negative side effects with testing for their jobs, whether it be sporadic or frequency. There's a lot of people that can't take full spectrum now. And unfortunately, there's not a lot of broad spectrum products that can truly guarantee every single batch of their product has the remainder of the THC taken out, while at the same time leaving all the minor cannabinoids and of course, all the terpenes that are naturally in the hemp product still there for the consumer. One of the things that we do to assure this for all of the retail customers, every product, let me grab one right here, has a QR code. These QR codes immediately link to the entire page of that product, all the individual batch testings. So every time we formulate a new patch of, say, orange tincture, we send that off for individual testing. That way we can make sure that the amount of CBD in the package that we guarantee is in that product. B, that we can guarantee that the THC levels are non-detectable, and C, just to make sure that there was no contaminants or anything else introduced to the product through the manufacturing process. That way we can guarantee the cleanest possible, highest quality product on the market. Because I have this in the hand, I'll run over a couple of just general facts about all of our products, and we even put them on every single package. Of course, everything is non-GMO. Everything, of course, is kosher, gluten-free, eco-friendly. We, of course, put over in an entire supplementary facts section, as well as an ingredient list on every outer packaging. We think it's very important everyone knows what's exactly included in the products they're taking. I think that's very important nowadays when people are not being as transparent. But yet again, that goes back to our dedication to transparency of our products. For overall SKUs, we currently make over 65 different products. I'm sure you see a couple of the different highlights I put behind us. Just give a quick rundown. That was our tincture. Comes in 3 different flavors: orange, peppermint, and of course unflavored. As far as milligram counts go, we do everything from a 250, 500, 1,000, and 2,000. And this also goes back to our dedication to affordability. For instance, our 1,000 milligram is going to be 35 to 40% lower than all of your broad spectrum products and most of your isolate and full spectrum products on the marketplace. The way we're able to accomplish this is we have a 40,000 square foot warehouse manufacturing facility down in South Florida where all our products are made, and we make in great volume, obviously. And that helps us from everything from the packaging to the labels to the distillate used in our product to the MCT oil, for instance, in the tincture, to lower that price and then pass it on directly to our wholesale partners. And that also keeps our MSRP shockingly low. And the biggest benefit most of our retail partners have with us, our wholesale partners, is this: when they sell our product to a customer, that customer is going to get something that works for them and it's high quality. So then when they compare it to other products on the market, they have to go back to Johnny's CBD store because he has Go Green Hemp, and they can't find a better deal even online for real quality CBD. So that creates a customer for life rather than a simple sale. That's why when a lot of companies right now, let's face it, are having a little bit of an issue, especially with your brands, as far as being solvent, we've actually had the best year ever in 2020 as Go Green Hemp, because our stores are staying open and they're achieving sales that they just didn't think were possible given the current circumstances. Because people were literally calling the store and asking if they could ship it to them, ship our products to their house, even when they didn't want to come visit them in person. I wanted to highlight a couple of our other products. This is, of course, our Bomb Solve right here. Of course, just like most of our products, has internal seal. That way, of course, 2 reasons: 1, to be tamper-proof; 2, to remain freshness. All of our products, even though they're stability tested for 2 years, we like to sit there and only put a 1-year expiration date along with the batch number on the bottom of the product. The reason for that is simple. We want to make sure that the customer at the end of the day is getting the freshest possible product. And when you put it in your store, when you sell it to a retail customer, they're getting something they know is absolute quality and 100% fresh. Our Bomb Solves we make in 2 different scents and, of course, unscented: eucalyptus and lavender, and calming purple. I have right here the 1 ounce version that comes in either 500 or 1,000 milligrams, but we have a 4 ounce version as well. It's just larger jar, exactly the same thing, even down to the ingredient list and all the labeling. And much like all of our products, QR code on the outside to look up the batch testing. Just while I'm on a tangent here to run through some of our other products, we make a line of gel caps, 25 and 10 milligram gel caps, as well as 25 milligram with melatonin for those who are looking to have a product that helps with sleep issues. And of course, a 25 milligram with curcumin. For those of you who don't know, curcumin's an excellent, it's one of my favorite products we make. It really helps out with those that are trying to stay in peak physical condition for their age. Much like probably a lot of you tuning in right now, I'm a little older, so I like staying as physically fit as possible, and these really help with my recovery time.
I'm definitely going to have to try some of those.
We also make a vast, I know, it's just they keep coming, a vast amount of gummies, normal gummies, sour gummies, vegan, all natural, even a line of peach rings. Very good sellers, always guaranteed to be more milligrams than they are on the bottle. You'll never test any of our products or see anywhere online that when someone did third-party test, the milligram count that we said was on the bottle was not in our products. Mm-hmm. That's our dedication to quality and transparency that you'll not find anywhere else. We also make a line, and this is also for those who are a little bit more athletically inclined. We make two different hot and cold roll-ons. Help with recovery as well, minor pains after working out. Hot for those who like hot, cold for those who like cold. And of course, we also make a vapor product, fits on any standardized vapor battery. Very good as far as getting high bioavailability through vape products. Sold in a lot of CBD stores and vape stores around the country. Finally, I'll go to our last two products I'm going to highlight. CBD Relief Stick. We actually brought this out this year because a lot of people really liked our Bomb Solve. In fact, for thousands of people every day that are commenting and leaving us excellent reviews on our product, the one common denominator of a negative, if you could call it a negative, was it wasn't very portable. People like to take it with them throughout the day, so when it starts wearing off 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe for some people, they needed a little bit of a pick-me-up. They didn't have always the time to go run to a restroom so they could wash their hands after application. So we made this. It's basically like a deodorant stick. Take off the top, screw the bottom as much as you need, apply it, and then throw it right back in your bag. No muss, no fuss, no washing your hands. And finally, I'd like to show off, this is our smokable flower container. We have a few different brands, strains rather, all online. You can look them up, such as the Lifter, my personal favorite. This is going to be 2020's crop. It was just harvested. It's all hand-cured, hand-trimmed. Right there. All, of course, organic and bears the USDA organic symbol. We do that, of course, to let people know exactly that I was raised through organic farming. Every single package of 3.5 milligrams and above has this in it. This is just a specialty two-way humidifier control pack. Obviously, the biggest problem with smokable flower in a retail setting right now is when a lot of farms, especially that are doing farm-to-table, package it, it's dry before it actually gets to the shop. So the consumer is already getting dried out hemp and they think it's been there for months or even a year. But in fact, it was just the process of the humidity and, of course, the transport of not using a properly sealable container. That's why we personally use these. It provides a lot higher freshness, and it's going to keep the product shelf life, well, exorbitantly longer. Of course, there's also third-party testing into this, just our other products. And, of course, no heavy metals or pesticides with the organic seal. And finally, that is all the products I wanted to show today.
The timing was perfect. I mean, the timing is perfect. Basically, we're wrapping things up. Luckily, you're last, so you tend to get a little longer. We don't have anybody coming on after you. So got a few quick questions for you. First, just the major one. Didn't get to ask it to everybody today, but and you did answer it already. But can you just sum up what makes the Go Green Hemp products unique?
I would say the primary thing that makes us unique is the same thing that makes us like everyone else at the same time. A lot of manufacturers out there, their unique selling points are things we almost glance over. We just don't think that the consumer deserves a product where your primary selling point is you're third party tested. They shouldn't have to ask if you're using organic hemp, if you're kosher, if you're using all natural chemical ingredients, if you're leaving out the harsh chemicals that some people use. That involves with our gold seal, gold standard of Go Green Hemp. That's education, transparency, quality, and affordability. And we try to emulate those things in everything we do, in everything we manufacture. There's a certain thing I always tell people, and it blows them away when they inquire about doing business with us. They're like, well, what happens when I have a product that doesn't sell, or I had one, say, 1 milligram that no one wanted, and it sat there on the shelf to the expiration date? I say, go ahead and turn it back into me. I'll give you 100% credit. It blows people away, and they don't understand it. And I tell them this: the thing that makes us unique is we're trying to do what everyone should be doing to help the consumer and to help our retail partners. Everybody's in this together. If everyone that's working with us doesn't make money, we don't make money. Our margins are very slim in all reality. Most of our products are 25 to 30% less than our competition. Our whole profit model is based on you doing well. When we work with someone, I tell them, hey, if you ever have a question from a consumer that you don't know how to answer, even if it's my brand, even if it's someone else's, you don't know, call me, call one of my sales team members, call our customer service line. And they're like, well, I don't want to sit there and waste your time. And I tell people that's not wasting our time. It's helping you and helping your customers. And at the end of the day, that's why when you look at a lot of the, say, mid to high level brands, a lot of them have negative feedback out there, a little toxicity from certain things. And I always tell people that's why we don't have any, because we always try to deal with everyone the way that we would like to be treated. Now, that's always worked out for us in the world of CBD. But in the end, I can guarantee you that no one that has ever worked with us, present, past, or future, will have ever anything negative to say, other than possibly, I wish everybody else acted like Go Green Hemp does with me and Royal Remedies. And I think that's what makes us different or sets us apart, even though it should be a standard for everyone, at least in my opinion.
Excellent. Well, that focus on customer service is definitely going to solidify Go Green Hemp as one of the top brands in the US. That's for sure. Because I got to say, it's definitely lacking in some of the brands that you use or experience. So, but thank you so much for being here. If you're interested in connecting with Kyle and Go Green Hemp, please add them to your network on CannTrade. You can also place orders and ask questions directly from the Go Green Hemp wholesale menu posted in the webinar chat, along with the CannTrade feed and in the podcast show notes. Thank you very much, Kyle. This was great. You got some killer products.
Oh, we're always going to be coming out with more. Stay tuned.
Awesome.